All right. We can breathe. Because Arsenal beat Valencia 3-1 in the first leg of the Europa League semifinal. Oh my fucking God. I can't believe they fucking won like that. In the way this game unfolded too. Because you had the homecoming, really the return of our young prodigal son, the center back known as Gabriel Paulista, and he plays for Valencia now. Also, Francis Coquelin is over in there in that squad too, but he didn't play tonight. And Valencia started off really well. They were able to capitalize off a set piece really early, 11 minutes in, and Diakabi with the goal, and it's a header that. It's a header to a header, right? It's a headed pass, and it's a header that gets inside the net, right, past Petr Cech. And what you had to see with that goal was Socrates was on his man, the guy who passed it, and should have had the ball taken care of. But Arsenal goes down 1-0 early, and not even the fact that it's 1-0 down early. It's the fact that this is the first leg. We have to play an away match next week, and Valencia just got an away goal. And that is just catastrophic if you can't figure that out. And moving forward with 80-some minutes left in the game, you have to figure this thing out. And so Arsenal did figure it out. 7 minutes later, they were able to just get everything going. Despite the fact that there were some concerns, I thought Koscielny looked injured again, but he played until he got subbed out later, much later in the game with Monreal. And our defense just didn't seem to be communicating. Ainsley Maitland-Niles was just turning over the ball at whatever and wherever he wanted to. But again, despite that kind of slow start from Arsenal, we kind of built ourselves up. And 7 minutes later, after that Valencia goal, able to respond with the Alexander Lacazette goal. And this goal is fantastic because Auba is just running alongside with Lacazette with a couple of defenders on him. Lacazette with a through ball to Aubameyang. Aubameyang able to just get all the fucking defenders on him. And a selfish goal scorer would have gone for the shot, but Aubameyang went for the pass, and just like hockey, empty net, wide open. Nobody near the goal. Two defenders are already out. Goalie is already miles away, right next to Aubameyang, trying to catch a close up-hand fucking ball in front of his face. But Lacazette gets that in. No problem. 18 minutes in. 1-0. Not 1-0. From 1-0 to 1-1. And so, as an Arsenal fan, you have to say, ooh, that's a fucking relief, because we do not want to go into the end of the first half, going 1-0 down and trying to pick ourselves back up, trying to play 45 more minutes of football that way. It will tire all the guys out. But also, thankfully, what Arsenal was able to take away from that mentality after that goal was to keep the pressure on. And Arsenal is able to just keep the pressure on, sustaining the pressure on Valencia, and gets the goal 26 minutes in. And this is a great crossing from Xhaka, and Lacazette to just again head it in. 2 goals in the span of 8 minutes for Alexander Lacazette. Just the guy is incredible, is he not? The man should have been in the World Cup, but France just for whatever reason decided to not put him in. But hey, that's their prerogative, whatever the case may be. But you can kind of see how Arsenal was responding to the pressure, and early on to get that kind of counter, to get that kind of comeback from the boys was really refreshing to watch. And you move on to the second half, where there's going to be a lot of question marks coming out. Okay, are we going to keep all the guys in? Guendouzi was having a decent matchup against some of the guys in the midfield, but overall game, I don't think he was going to play, so he got subbed out for Torreira, and Torreira did work. I mean, the guy just intercepts balls like it's no one's business, and to have Lacazette miss a couple of sitters alongside a couple of guys, but the one sitter that really does come to mind is the one where he's just right in front of the goal and could have had it, but what ends up happening is just it's offsides first of all, and Neto, the goalkeeper, got his foot on it anyway, so it wouldn't have even counted. But from that, you have this slow building Arsenal at this point in the match. You're coming out of the second half. Valencia looks like they're ready to kind of pounce at a certain point. But the one thing I have to really note about this match is the fact that once the subs of Mkhitaryan and Monreal kind of came in to solidify the backline and also add speed and pressure in the forward group, really, it just made Valencia a little bit more frustrated. 2-1 down, they could just get that one more away goal, and it would be in their, the match would be in their favor. This whole semifinal would be in their favor. But Valencia kind of got frustrated throughout this, latter part of the match. And Arsenal, despite not, possessing the ball in the right time and all that shit, they were able to get the job done. And in the 90th minute, and 1 minute into extra time, or injury time, right? Pierre-Emerick freaking Aubameyang scores a goal, and this is quite the goal. It's off of a pass out to Kolasinac from Lacazette himself, and of course Lacazette's always involved. Kolasinac was it really inside the box, crossing that in, and Aubameyang. This is Lacazette. I'm talking about Aubameyang just with his right foot shits that one in right in front of Neto, and Neto just had no hands on that whatsoever. And so Aubameyang with an assist and a goal and assist. I know I say an assist and a goal. That's also weird. But you also have Lacazette, 2 goals in this match in the Europa League semifinals to make the match end at 3-1. And of course, the one curious thing before the match ended was Lacazette mouthing off against, Gabriel Paulista, our old boy versus our new boy. And obviously, I did like, Gabriel Paulista when he was here, but I mean, come on, Lacazette he's Lacazette. He's just a perennial goal scorer. Guy's incredible. Tied alongside Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, these guys just show up, and I'm loving the way they're playing right now. And to get this 3-1 win was huge. I thought when the match was only at 2-1, for a good hour, right? I mean, generally speaking, after that second goal by Arsenal, it was pretty much a whole hour of no one scoring in between both Valencia and Arsenal. And so because of that, I was a little scared. I'm not going to lie, because 2-1 leads don't mean shit. But 3-1 leads does give you a chance. It does give you a chance to go to Valencia and hopefully grab an away win. And I don't know, maybe just something good comes out of it, because right now this is going to be a tough one. Going away next week, Thursday, to Valencia, when Arsenal's away form as of late, domestically at least, has been abysmal. And so Arsenal has to figure out this away form thing. And this is just going to be a huge test, and to win 3-1 again was massive. Now we got to finish the job. We got to get shit done, because at the end of all this, there is a final, and if you win the final, there's a cup, and if there's a cup, there's also a place in the Champions League next season. So if you do your fucking job, Arsenal, we could get our fucking place in the Champions League again. So let's take a deep breath. Wait until next week. Keep on trucking. Keep on cheering for Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners! Boys and girls, follow me at the SkyLounge on all links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily content. Come on, you Gunners!